sports team? Coach Shea Pierre here from Pierre's Elite Performance and your perfect sports performance coach. And welcome to episode 1 of Be Great, a performance mini-series dedicating to helping you become the greatest version of yourself, both physically, mentally, and emotionally, by educating you on the newest advancements in sports science in regards to training, nutrition, supplementation, and recovery. Now, today is all about legs. As you join me during an epic, and I mean epic, leg day workout that I guarantee will help you pack on some size, strength, and explosiveness to those legs, while also giving you the exact blueprint on what to eat prior to your workout, along with your pre, intra, and post-workout supplementation. So, first things first, every training session should be planned ahead of time. Thus, we've made this full leg day session available to you via a PDF. So you can follow along and have the exact sets and rep scheme to ensure you get the gains at the highest level. Now, the workout doesn't start in the gym. It starts the night before prepping what I call the pre-game meal and getting the greatest night's sleep to guarantee a successful workout. So, because I work out early in the morning, let me show you my strawberry banana overnight oats pre-game workout meal that fuels and energizes me so I can push heavy weights without feeling tired and depleted. It's a super simple recipe, and I use a glass mason jar to put all my ingredients in and to have easy access to the meal once it's ready. I start by slicing 5 strawberries up and tossing them in the bottom of the jar, followed by half a cup of Quaker Oats and half a cup of almond milk, but you can use any milk of your choice. I add in 1 mashed banana and 1/3 cup of strawberry Greek yogurt, and then I bring it all together with 1 scoop, 27 grams of Perfect Sports Diesel 100% New Zealand whey protein isolate. This ultra premium protein mixes so easily and leaves no clumps and makes this meal so rich and creamy tasting. This is the perfect pre-workout meal as it's packed with carbohydrates, which provide fuel for the body to maximize energy and performance output, along with protein to help increase muscle protein synthesis, prevent muscle breakdown, and promote recovery, while also not being overly heavy on the stomach, and it's easily digestible. Now, I also consume the Perfect Sports Altered State pre-workout drink for that extra edge during my training session, as it dramatically increases my energy, focus, strength, explosiveness, and endurance to take my performance to that absolute next level, which has allowed me to see huge results in my physique and just overall athleticism, as it's combined with a full complex of high dose B3, B6, B9, and B12 vitamins that make it one of the cleanest pre-workouts on the market. Now that I'm fueled and energized up, let's start this workout. The whole workout from start to finish should only take about 60 minutes to complete. We will start with a dynamic warm-up to prep, prime, and activate the body for success to fully maximize your ability to move with integrity throughout the training session. Check out the full warm-up breakdown on the PDF. Once the warm-up is complete, we will start the session off with our hip activation series to help prepare for the first heavy compound movement in block 1. Grab a mini band of your choice and complete 2 to 3 sets in a circuit base of 20 repetitions of the single leg band abductions, placing the band around the ankles and with control stabilize on one leg and bring the other leg in and out to activate the medial glutes. Next up, immediately put the bands just above the knees and set up in an athletic position and perform the lateral band walks for 20 steps both towards the right and left side. Once complete, lie on the ground and do 30 repetitions of the lying adductor raises, which target the inner groin. And to complete the series, find a bench and do the elevated pigeon stretch for 30 seconds per side to increase external rotation in the hip complex to increase range of motion in your squat. Now, just before I start the main workout block, this is the time where I get my intro workout shake put together, as I use the Perfect Sports Hyper Clear BCAAs during my workout. Now, if you don't know what BCAAs are, they are 3 of the essential amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, that collectively are called branched chain amino acids due to their chemical structure. Now, BCAAs make up 1/3 of the muscle tissue and are unique as they're oxidized burn for energy during exercise. That's why I use BCAAs during my training to get that extra edge in my performance as I sip on it during my resting sets to not only hydrate, but also stimulate muscle protein synthesis during my training. And one of the main reasons why I love Perfect Sports BCAA Hyper Clear is because it uses Canosol buffered technology. This multifaceted technology allows the powder to mix up easily into the water with no film or foam on top. So it absorbs instantly and tastes so incredible. And I personally love the intense blue raspberry. You need to try it. I promise you, it will not disappoint. Okay, once you complete the warm-up, we will then move on to the main program, where the focus is on developing beast mode strength to build next level explosive speed and power for overall athleticism. Now, there are 3 main workout blocks that will consist of 1 to 2 movements in each block, which will be completed one after the other with a specific rest period between the movements, which will be indicated on the PDF training sheet. Now, each block will also be completed for 3 sets, and once finished, you can then move on to the next training block. The first exercise in today's training session starts off in block 1, A1 front squats for 3 sets of 8, 6, and 4 reps respectively. Front squats are a beautiful blend of demands on posture, flexibility, and muscular recruitment that help train many pathways at once. The trunk engagement and stability required to remain in an upright posture during the front squat challenges your entire kinetic chain to produce greater amounts of force and power. It also challenges you to keep an ideal body position related to vertical takeoff, absorption of landing forces, and reactive power. The front squat also highlights technical flaws that can hamper all other squat movements and thus functions as a useful diagnostics test to identify the areas of your squat mechanics that need corrective training and improvements. If you're missing much needed ankle dorsiflexion, the front squat will let you know. Same goes for tight hamstrings and T-spine mobility. Improving your strength in the front squat will have a greater foundation for your back squat. Just think about it. The back squat requires strong quadriceps and a torso that can maintain a strong upright position, both of which are trained with the front squat. Since the bar rests in a forward position in the front squat, greater activation of the quads are required to maintain proper form. And the core muscles are forced to work harder to keep your torso upright. Greater front squatting leads to greater back squatting and just overall athletic development. Once completed 3 full sets of the first training block A1, take a full recovery of 3 minutes, then start training block 2, completing 3 sets of 2 exercises with 30 seconds rest between the exercises, starting with B1, trap bar deadlift for 6 repetitions. We use the low handles with our trap bar to increase range of motion with the pull off the ground. The trap bar is an incredible movement and is biomechanically similar to the front squat, but allows for greater recruitment of the posterior chain, the hamstrings, and those glutes for increased force production, enhancing overall speed and power development. Now, the trap bar deadlift has incredible carryover to explosive movements such as jumping, sprinting, bounding, and change of direction. Once complete, take a 30-second rest and then start B2, walking lunges for 20 total repetitions, 10 per side. Walking lunges are a great way to develop unilateral leg function, strength, and range of motion, all while increasing leg hypertrophy. Unilateral movements can work to increase joint and muscular function, movement, and enhance bilateral movement patterns such as the squats. It's also a great exercise to increase hip and ankle mobility while also training your ability to remain in control at end ranges of the knee and hip flexion. It's also great for addressing non-dominant versus dominant side discrepancies and imbalances, while also developing overall leg strength in the quads, hamstrings, and glutes. Now, once finished, take a 3-minute rest and then get ready to finish this workout as we head into block 3 for 3 sets of C1. Nordic curls for 5 repetitions with a 3-second eccentric lowering tempo. Now, the time under tension and the constant tension on the muscles makes this a very targeted approach to increasing hamstring demands and muscular engagement. The Nordic curl is an effective posterior chain exercise to develop strength, hypertrophy, and muscular endurance in the hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. Trust me when I tell you that this is an amazing exercise to increase the power, strength, and speed, and just overall posterior chain functionality. The goal with each rep is to go as low as you can without touching the ground, and then actively pull back to the start position, only using your hamstrings. You can use a guide to make sure you're hitting the right depth each time, as this is a very strenuous exercise, so make sure to take your time and don't rush. Only go as far down as you can with great form and technique. Now, once I finish my workout, I don't know about you, but I make sure I get my post-training recovery shake in ASAP to guarantee recovery at the highest level right away. And I love to use the Perfect Sports Chocolate Diesel Vegan 100% plant-based protein blend, as I truly found it to be the greatest on the market, due and large, as it doesn't taste like chalk. It has a smooth, creamy taste and is packed with 23 grams of protein for elite muscle building, with over 2 grams of the #1 growth and recovery amino, leucine. Now, if you thought that only non-vegan proteins could deliver aminos like this, then think again. This is the plant-based protein built for you. Smooth texture, delicious tasting, and big on performance. While I also throw in 10 grams of glutamine for added muscle recovery benefits after an intense workout and for gut function. All right, Perfect Sports team, there you have it. That was one incredible workout session. Make sure you guys grab the PDF below so you guys get the full sets and reps, and we just broke down everything in detail for you. You even got the full blueprint to the pre-game meal, the pre, intra, and post supplementation, so there's no reason why you can't be the greatest version of yourself and take your game to that next level. So, I'm Coach Shea Pierre, and this was episode 1 of the Be Great mini-series. I cannot wait to see you guys soon. So let's go!